To start in a class, we were talking about HVAC jobs. Like many of us are going to look jobs now, so I was asking the teacher what is the best path to take in terms of, should we look a commercial job or should we look a residential job if we have a choice. So he was saying that for a person who is thinking about doing work on the side, although doing work on the side will not be something that is done right away, he was saying you will move faster learning like residential stuff, because those companies that are in charge of the residential side of things are going to want to make money quickly, so they're going to push you to learn a lot of the job very fast, because at the end of the day they have to get paid, so you have to turn over cash to them or start making money for them fast. On the commercial side, he's saying that you will learn a lot, but it will be about different stuff, because I even asked him, what about learning residential first and then going to commercial? And I asked him if somebody going from residential to commercial has to start over or start from scratch, which he said not all the times, but probably sometimes. Yeah, so we basically spoke about jobs in terms of residential, commercial, what we are supposed to expect in the field. And next thing that we did was pulling down of the mini splits. I never got any video footages of that, but we had connected our mini splits where we pressure test, we added refrigerant, and we recovered the refrigerant last week. So we did the entire process. So because this is the second to last class, we had to pull down everything. So we pulled down the system, disconnected the wires, disconnected the pipes, so that persons who are coming next year can get to use the same mini splits, because they're just there as practice units. So that was basically class. I didn't get any images of that because unfortunately I was charging my phone, so I never got to get any image of that. But the main thing, even at the end of class, we were talking about the HVAC feel, and he's saying that the summer is coming up and it will be cooling season, so a lot of companies might be looking for persons. And also we spoke about a job fair that is supposed to be kept in April. So he's saying that get our resumes ready for applications, and also giving us pointers in terms of when we start working in the field, or if we start working in the field, what we are supposed to expect. A next question that I never remember that I asked. I was asking him about the residential, and I asked him what is like a time frame for persons to start getting good in HVAC, which he told me it is like between 5 to 10 years. Then he said it is basically up to the person how fast they grasp information that will determine how fast you actually move in the field. And a next thing that he always says is it depends also on the person or the persons that are teaching you. That is the mechanic that you are placed with. Because if the mechanic is somebody who is not really showing you the job, you are always going to be at a deficit. So a big part of it has to deal with your attitude and how you move on the job, or how interested you are in learning. But at the same time, it will be on the mechanics. It will be up to the mechanic who is helping, or who is the lead mechanic, how he dissipates information. Because sometimes some person might not want to tell you everything as the teacher highlighted, sometimes because they are thinking that the Sometimes you're thinking that the person that is just getting into the field is trying to take their jobs, so they're trying to protect their jobs by not telling you or showing you everything. And that happens in every field. So that was basically what we're doing in class today. I actually have some footage of when he was talking about the motor. I'm gonna try to put the footage at the end. But guys, remember, subscribe, ask about HVAC. I'm in class. This is the YouTube channel for persons who are trying to get into HVAC, and not only persons who are trying to get into HVAC, but persons who are starting trades later in life. If you're in your late 30s, if you're in your 30s, your 40s or 50s, and you're trying to get into HVAC, and not only HVAC but any trades, and you want to know how I am doing it, click subscribe, and also ask your question, trades related or HVAC related, in the comment section, and also drop a like. And guys, remember, it's never too late for you to start doing something.